And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here's Tressway now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. This will be fielded at the 17. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter three.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards, stop them defensively, get the ball back for the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple, right? The last part, we have to find out that's going to happen. But the first part worked to perfection. Did exactly what they wanted, and now their offense has to pay it off.
See if they can get the latter 50%. Kobe Fleener, the tight end, his intended target. And that'll lead here to a third down. And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion. Now Breeze on third down. And he dropped it. Now it was tipped. Altered the ball a little bit, but he dropped it. And now fourth down. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And here come the Redskins now. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play. Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
And some space here. He's going to go. Matt Jones. Touchdown, Washington. Matt Jones, 79 yards. And the Redskins are going to add on to their lead. And they're able to up the lead by one more. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. On the return, here's C.J. Spiller. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here, and they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake it? And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Chris Baker, he's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starting in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
To throw is Breeze. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Matt Jones with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the interception by the Redskins indeed leads to a touchdown. a touchdown. Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. They'll come out in the pistol. Another pistol look here. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And a little aside here, a good note of sportsmanship around the league that you and I were talking about off the air earlier. Cliff Averill reaching out to Tony Romo to wish him well, and Tony Romo replied in a text and said, hey, you take care of the NFC West and we'll see you in the playoffs.
They still know how to have fun, don't they? At the heart of it, they're guys playing a game and enjoying themselves. That's a nice little deal. I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing.
And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Back now at FedEx Field, it's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the fourth quarter of play.
21, check. Ready.
On second down, here's Breeze. Finding time. Going for the deep ball. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
From the gun on third down, Breeze. Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the veteran corner, D'Angelo Hall. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that one. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. John Jenkins in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled.
Looking for Crowder, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarris Byrd. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I tell you, you don't have press conferences when you sign guys like this. But he's been a real difference maker so far. That's now 2 interceptions for him in the game. And when you're getting contributions up and down your 53-man roster, you're going to be all right.
So the offense readies for a 2nd and 4.
If you run an out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain. And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground.
Ready,
Again, it's Breeze. Throw complete right side to Cooks. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
And he's got it over the middle. Flainer. And he's brought down. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight end.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Chris Baker in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
ready, united.
Now Breeze throwing on 2nd down. It's caught left side by Cooks. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. And Cooks has it over the middle. 10 yards on the pickup there. And that leads to a New Orleans first down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now Breeze. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays. All right, I'm going to show my age here a little bit. We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as...
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner. And just think about how good that feels because...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a big play. Cousins to Jackson. 56 yards. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Now the defense definitely showing blitz here. He's got time. Right side caught by Jackson. A good pickup there, a 22.
And they just had another big completion there. And I think in days gone by in the NFL, you might have asked, is this a little bit of overkill? Is this rubbing it in? I don't think people feel the same way.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Deshaun Jackson from 19 yards away. And the interception by the Redskins. D leads to a touchdown. And mercifully, he'll go down. As that play was an utter mess. That might be kind. And the try for 2 unsuccessful. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this and you knew it was lost.
And got his man complete. And that one results in 35 yards. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, the pressure, the hits, the sacks have been coming at him all game long. I'm frankly surprised that they haven't found a solution yet to create more time for him to throw it or maybe change what they do on offense.
And that's one of the biggest differences in this game and why they're losing. Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Breeze to throw on 3rd and 1. And that is incomplete.
Really good, smart play by the defense, understanding 3rd and short, guarding the first down sticks, and being able to make a play on the football and bat it down.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends.
Easy.
Now Breeze, gotta have this one. It's complete to Flainer. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Here's Breeze to throw. And that's complete to Cooks. Call it a pickup of 7, and it's a 2nd down. So they're operating in the red zone. He's been a busy man here in this one, and they're showing off some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
And with those types of catches and the volume that we've seen in this game, wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
I would.
Of course. You got to keep throwing it to him. He keeps making plays.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Breeze now to throw. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with...
Now Breeze lost the football. And this will be...